Test cricket is the key. Test match cricket is this format that is still the greatest format.
So what would you do? What would you think?
I say that to try and protect it, and it's all about entertainment. Don't shoot me down, I'm just trying to help. I want Test cricket to survive. Test cricket is the key. You know, Test match cricket is this format that is still the greatest format. It is still the format that tests you more than any other player, any other format in the game. It's the skill sets, it's the mindset, it's the attrition, longevity. To see Jimmy Anderson still playing 20 years after making his debut is ridiculous for a bowler. So it's still the hardest format, but it doesn't mean it's a format that you can't tinker with.
So what would you do? What would you think?
I think Test cricket, and again, in England, if you Brexit, you get absolutely murdered for if you talk about that. There's so many things that you've got to be careful about talking about these days, but Test cricket for me is something that we really seriously have to consider changing it to 4 days. And it's not that I say that because I desperately want it to go to 4 days. I say that to try and protect it. And I'm not just saying this because England have played this expansive way, but what England have done is showcase what can be done in Test cricket. And by Ben and Braz McCullum coming in and playing this expansive game, which is all about winning, and it's all about entertainment, and it's all about scoring quickly, and it's all about giving the people that pay the ticket price entertainment on that day. So if you arrive to watch England and they're playing in the Ashes or against Ireland or against, you know that if they're batting, they're going to come out. They're going to come out and attack. So it's just a great spectacle. And basically they're saying that they don't need 5 days. They're going to try and win inside 3-4 days of cricket. If there's 2 days of rain, guess what they're going to do? They'll declare and try and create a game to make it entertaining. And I'm just thinking that if Test cricket was 4 days, it could be easy to schedule 12 Test matches per annum. You know, I personally would love to see the ICC and all the world teams get together and go, okay, to save cricket and Test cricket, what we need is 4 months per annum. That is purely for Test match cricket. You know, everyone plays it around those 4 months, that's it. And that's 12 games. So if you go on a tour to Pakistan, you're playing 3 games, it's a month. You arrive, you have a week's preparation. Generally they don't like playing warm-up games these days, they go and play golf.
Right.
So they go and play golf and then they play 3 back-to-back games, starting on a Thursday, finishing on a Sunday. So we all know in the calendar, we know the schedule. We know that Test match cricket starts on a Thursday and on a Sunday, like golf, is the outcome. And then you have 3 days off and you go again. Obviously for Ashes and big series like England-India and India versus Australia, you want more than 3 games. You want to have the 5-match series. So you can incorporate those bigger series. We have to adapt. To save Test cricket, we have to adapt. And I hope conversation plays that by me saying this, that 4-day cricket could be the saviour of Test match cricket. Don't shoot me down, I'm just trying to help. I've got a vision. I want Test cricket to survive. I don't want to in 6-7 years time look at an England team saying, well, there's 7 that should be in the side, but they decided not to be in the side because they're in a franchise model. But I think for us to save Test cricket, it almost needs to be a global union that realises that for Test cricket to really survive, you've got to entertain. You have to entertain, and if that means on days 3 and 4 you have to get together and create a game on days 4 and 5 for the public to understand and get entertained by, that's exactly what will need to happen for the Test game to be prominent for the next 10, 15, 20 years.